My parents are from Poland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it's a lot of fish, is it? Potentially. Or are you not sure?
You
either?
tell me.
Yeah.
Dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabbage. Lots of cabbage.
Tell me who this person is. This one's tough, but maybe what she's doing.
Mary Curie?
Wow. Or not.
Yeah, he looks familiar.
They're hard-working people.
I've heard they're very hard-working.
Very hard working.
They work very hard.
They all work really hard.
Very hard-working, isn't
Very
she?
hard working.
Yeah.
From the reputation, I mean, harder workers apparently. So
Family orientated.
Very family-orientated, yeah.
They've got a difficult history, haven't they?
Yeah, it's
They've
very-
always been attacked by other countries, and
Yeah.
they've had to learn to survive.
Hiya, welcome to a new episode of Easy English. Now today is a very special episode as we're making a collaboration with our friends at Easy Polish. We wanted to make a combined episode about Brits and Poles. Now as of today, Poles are the #1 immigrant living in the UK. So I wanted to know, what do Brits actually know about the Polish? Do they know any Poles? Are they related to any Poles? And what stereotypes did they hear about Polish people and Poland? Now if you want to hear the counter question about what Poles think about Brits, then you can with Easy Polish's video up here. This is what Brits think about the Polish. Here we go.
Can you tell me who this person is?
The Liberal leader.
No.
No.
I'm assuming he's someone in the US government.
He is the leader of the European Parliament, I believe.
Wow. Do you know his name?
Hair something.
He's not the CEO of the EU, but he's one of the president of the
Exactly.
EU. I've forgotten his name now, but he looks familiar.
is he a European president?
Yeah, he
Yes,
was.
he
That's
was.
amazing. You got that.
Donald Tusk.
Yeah.
Yes.
Wow. Okay. You're the first person to get that. That's really good.
Okay.
His name is Donald Tusk. Or
Tusk.
Tusk.
Tusk. That's right. He's Polish.
This is going to be really difficult. Unless you're into film. You into film?
You're into film.
Okay.
I'm quite into
Bear in
films.
mind, these are all people in the world of film. These are all 4 brothers.
4 brothers. No.
You might not know their faces, but you probably have seen their name. They have a famous last name. Probably half movies in Hollywood are
Oh, right,
produced
so
by
Universal, 20th Century Fox.
them. No, the next one. The next one you say will be them.
Paramount.
No?
Like a production company.
Yeah.
Warner Bros.
Warner.
Yeah, exactly. These are the
Warner Brothers.
Warner Brothers. Oh, well done.
How about this person? Do you know who she is?
Ooh.
Could you guess?
Okay,
what
I
she's
could
doing?
possibly guess from what she's doing.
So
It's
is she...
Pankhurst, isn't it? No, not Pankhurst.
Marie Curie.
Yeah.
Marie
it's
Curie.
Marie Curie.
Okay.
This one's tough, but maybe what she's doing would give...
Mary Curie?
Wow, or not?
Marie Curie.
Yeah.
Um,
What she's doing might be a clue.
Marie Curie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good job. How
Thank
do you know
you.
that?
We used to have a class at my school, which was named after her.
Marie Curie,
Yeah.
possibly? Yeah.
Wow. How do you
Yeah.
know? How do you
Well,
know
I
Curie?
just know that she was involved with chemotherapy, I think, and she developed the chemotherapy treatment.
What do you know about Marie Curie?
I know she's Polish, with Polish origins, hasn't she?
Yeah.
Do you know football at all?
No, not at all.
No.
No.
Yeah, he looks familiar. I can't put my finger on who it is.
If you're not into football, then you might not know unless you were paying attention at the Euros.
That's reasonable. He looks like Michael Owen in my day.
He plays for Poland. He's the captain of Poland, and his name is... it ends with SKI, I believe.
Yeah.
It's a ski.
Okay, and last one, you'll hopefully get this.
Yeah, Robert Lewandowski. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
and who is he?
Polish football player, plays for Barcelona.
And what do you know about Robert Lewandowski?
He scored a lot of goals for Bayern Munich and then went to Barcelona.
Okay,
Oh,
so
there's a link.
common link there, and you've
Yeah.
mentioned it at least 4 or 5 times already. It's actually UK's, I think, largest immigrant in the last decade, I think. There's something in their bios that would be quite high up that would connect them.
Right, so is it something to do with their nationality?
Oh, yeah, exactly.
Okay, so they're Belgian?
No.
No, this is Dutch.
No, keep going.
No, okay.
German.
No.
Polish, isn't it? No.
Yeah.
Whoa! Hello. Last minute.
Polish. Is there a Polish connection?
It is. They're all Polish-born people.
We hope you're enjoying this week's video so far, but before we carry on, if you're looking to improve your English listening skills, then you can with us. Every 2 weeks, Easy and I sit down to record the Easy English podcast. We talk about all things to do with British life and British culture, from the perspective of Easy, a German living in the UK, and from my perspective as a native Brit. If you become a podcast member, then we'll give you essential learning material to help you improve your listening skills. You'll get our interactive transcript, which follows along with our podcast on your phone, laptop, at home, at work, or on the go. In lifetime, it translates the podcast word for word into your language to help you follow along and help you learn authentic English. You'll also get all of our perks for our video membership, which includes transcripts, worksheets, vocabulary lists, video downloads, and more. So to become a podcast member, go to easyenglish.video/membership or click the link up here. Now back to the episode.
What's kind of things that you're told about Polish culture? Or is there like maybe stereotypes that you might have heard about Polish people?
Hardworking.
They
Yeah.
eat dumplings. I think
And
lots of
dumplings. Dumplings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Cabbage.
Lots
Lots of cabbage.
Yeah.
They work very hard, and I would employ a Pole
Yeah.
to do a job.
I see food on the world aisles in Morrison's and Asda's, and you get a lot of Polish shops because I come from South East London, so there's quite a few Polish shops there, supermarkets that have been set up.
I think it is a stereotype, but
Yeah,
I've heard they're very hardworking.
Very hard-working. It's very good builders.
Yeah.
But if it's like a stereotype.
They're hard-working people.
They start at 8 o'clock and finish at 6, sort of thing.
Yeah.
Which is not like
No,
English.
not
like
the Brits.
Britain.
No.
I know a lot of them obviously do come over, particularly with like trades jobs. There's a lot more access to that sort of work possibly.
They're like the tide in the sea. They'll come over and then they'll go home again, and then they'll come back and then they'll go home again. So it's a work balance, and I think that's why they're here. But they're great workers.
Abrupt.
Let's straight to the point.
Straight to the point. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
which is different from Brits.
From Brits,
Yeah.
they'll dance around
Yeah.
and then.
So perhaps we'd like them.
Yeah. Yeah.
No, we're getting older.
Older,
We're getting
yeah.
that way, aren't we?
Are you happy if you were to have building works that a Pole would turn up as opposed to a Brit?
Oh yeah, absolutely, yeah. From the reputation, I mean, harder workers apparently. So not that I've had much experience of having builders in, but
that's like a positive stereotype, I guess. that
yeah,
comes
it is a
with
positive. Yeah,
the
I'd
Poles
say
as
absolutely.
tradies, right?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I would say it's mostly positive.
My parents are from Poland.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Okay.
So they came from Poland during the war
Right.
when they were children, young adults.
Yeah.
So we speak very highly of them, don't we, Cliff?
We do.
This hard-working thing is like a reoccurring theme that I get from a lot of people. Hard-working. Is
Okay.
that a stereotype or is that an actual?
No, from what I've experienced from them, they all work really hard. Want to work for their families, a big sort of part of their culture. I think obviously they want to work hard for their family.
The hard-working thing. When is this a stereotype or is this something that you know of? Where does this come from?
Well, we only know one, and that's Stuart's wife, Kasia.
Kasia.
She's very hardworking, isn't
Very
she?
hardworking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We know a lot of Polish people, and they're workers, and they work hard. There's
They're
an ethic.
conscientious, aren't they?
They're conscientious ethics.
Don't know any Polish people.
No?
No, I mean,
You've been down the Polish food aisle in the supermarket.
yeah, of course, everyone has.
One of the people I work with, he worked here and then he was going to go back to Poland and build his own house in the countryside. So that was like a big thing for him and his family. So yeah, so I think it's not a stereotype. It's obviously the experience I've had with them is that they are really hard work. And obviously saying that maybe not everyone is, but it is probably like a common sort of, trait in them that they have.
And what's this about family? You said about family and tradition. You said that your friend sends money over back to her family.
She does, yeah.
Do you think that's a typical thing of this sort
Well,
of
it seems to
family-oriented?
be, from what she was saying.
yeah.
She really looks out for her family. They come over, they bring the children, and then whenever they go home, she sends them back with stuff, and she's always looking out for her family all the time, isn't she?
Yeah.
Has that come out of the hardship, out of the communist era, out of an era which was so depressing? That they've come out and they've had to really work hard to develop their own state personality.
I've worked with somebody who
Okay.
was from Poland,
Okay.
who was one of our nursery nurses.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Very lovely lady.
Yeah.
Made very good at cooking.
I know a bit about the food.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so like it's quite into their stews, aren't they? Like meat stews.
So were you brought up with any Polish traditions or?
All of them.
Really?
Yes. My first language was Polish.
Really?
I only learnt English when I went to school.
We've
Never-
never been to
never been
Poland.
to Poland.
Never been there.
No.
No, I don't know an awful lot about
Right.
their culture. I know there's some festival where they all wear beautiful flowers in their hair, but I don't even know what the festival is.
Kasia lives on the north coast, so she's always saying how pretty it is along there.
Coastal.
And how about Poland itself? Have you ever been?
I've never been, no, but I would quite like to go to Krakow. It does look lovely there. I've seen some really nice pictures, imagery, and again, I know a few people who have gone there and they've said such positive things. They said all the people are really lovely there, really nice culture, lovely architecture and buildings. So yeah, it's definitely somewhere on the list.
I go cycling on the Downs a lot, and there are memorials to Polish pilots
Yeah.
who lost their lives. And
right?
yes, and they were the forgotten heroes because everybody forgot about them after the war finished. That was it. Thanks very much. Off you go.
Thanks for watching this week's episode. Let us know in the comments below your thoughts on the Polish, and don't forget to comment and watch Easy Polish's video about Brits. And as always, we'll see you next time. Ta-ra!